Okay, I don't welcome niggas to my channel, but let me just ask you niggas that do roll through, let me ask you one question. What is Seditty? Like, I always often wonder, like, if somebody asks her, like, why do y'all have a problem with them? What's the problem with them? Oh, they Seditty. What makes them Seditty? Because all I can think is that they take care of their property. They ask that other people not trash their property. They're respectable. Like, Seditty sounds like a good thing to me right now. If that's what... Really? Really? So, because he's cussing, and mind you, he didn't curse one time in the conversation. So, you cussing, and she's saying she game, so I know y'all good. You not Seditty, you good. No, what happened was, you listened to Creaky sounding like a white dude, and you thought I was going to come out all prissy, and you didn't know I was ready for your conversation. You looked in my eyes and saw that I could go there. So then you suddenly became docile and could hold a conversation, albeit still not an adult conversation. It was a civil conversation. I mean, to be fair to her, it didn't have to be a civil conversation. And unfortunately, I'm not beyond stooping that low. And I think a lot of the reason why I was as humanly contained as possible is because I don't want to embarrass Creaky. And still, a woman can look in another woman's eye and know what she's dealing with. And I guarantee you that female knew what kind of woman at that moment that she was dealing with. But what makes somebody Seditty? I started to laugh and say, you know, the last person that thought we were Seditty, well, it just turned out they were really angry with themselves because their own lives were all fucked up. Think about that. If you know somebody in your life that you feel like it's so Seditty that it bothers you so much that they Seditty, think about why they're Seditty. Because even if that person just don't like you, does that make them horrible? Are they entitled not to like you? If somebody doesn't like me, they're perfectly entitled not to like me. There's stuff not to like. Especially the way I be, the way I, speak the truth without candy coating stuff. People are sensitive to that. So I can see somebody instantly being like, oh, she thinks she all that. Because women love for you to be miserable too. They be like, you know how when a guy, when they, just be lying, they cheat on you or they want to go to... No, sweetheart, I don't know that. I don't know that with Creaky, and I've never known that before Creaky. Like, every female they gotta be mad at you because you never let yourself have a miserable relationship. Why can't it be like, wow, I never met no woman that never had no man problems like that. I have my own problems, but they're not like that. They're not like what you guys, not like what you guys endure. I don't embrace that. And I don't embrace grown-aged men that ought to be gentlemen that are not. It doesn't mean that I don't have some earthy friends. I got some earthy M&F friends, and I love them just as much as I love what you would think is my Seditty friends. But you niggas tell me what Seditty is, because I don't know, what is that? Somebody that respects themselves and somebody that, is living, wants to, the best out of life without having to look over their shoulder? Is that somebody who chooses not to affiliate themselves with you because you embrace the nigga lifestyle? Is that what makes them Seditty? Or is them being Seditty just a judgment call based on you being sensitive to them feeling like you're not productive in their world. What is that, y'all? Riddle me that. Because even when I look at snooty people, I don't look at them and I'm like, oh, they Seditty, they think they are. Or even if somebody's obnoxious. Let's say Chrisette Michele. I know you suckers like Chrisette Michele. She's so full of herself. Ooh, she just exudes. It's not the confidence alone. Let me tell you something. The first commercial I heard for Chrisette Michele, they took it off real fast. I wish I would have recorded it. First commercial I saw for Chrisette Michele was her debut album, and it was her talking about herself, and she was saying, people say I sound like a 74-year-old. She was putting herself in a category like Ella Fitzgerald and Dinah Shore and all those people like that. Nina Simone, you know, people like that. Mahalia Jackson, I think that was one of the names they rattled off. People say I sound like a 74-year-old. And me and Creaky used to be like, who thinks you sound like who thinks you have a voice like a 74-year-old seasoned songstress? I haven't liked her since. She got a couple of songs I like, but I have not liked her since. I enjoy watching her perform for the same reason I like to watch Lisa Ray on television and interviews. I like to watch people like that self-destruct. That's wrong of me. That's wrong of me. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't enjoy that as much as I do. But I like to see people like that self-destruct. But like back to the Seditty thing, like who is Seditty? And if they are Seditty, why can't they be that? And you go on about your business, because if it's not that important to you, it shouldn't matter that they Seditty. Right? Like I don't know anybody who really, if you think somebody's Seditty, is it really that you think they're better than you are and not that they think they're better than you are? I'm not saying. I'm just saying. My sister told me many years ago that someone approached her and told her she thinks she's all that. And she told me she thought of me. And she said, no, you must think I'm all that. No, I don't. You must think I'm all that. But that's true. For them to I feel the need to tell her that she thinks she's all that. Chrisette Michele thinks she's all that, but I don't care enough about her to reiterate that if she thinks she's all that, then she knows she thinks that. I don't have to reiterate that for her. And that's okay for her and for everybody that will tolerate that in her life. That's perfectly alright. It's not alright for me. So when I don't embrace it, why you get mad? Don't get mad. I'm sick of these people. And their kids are not going to stop because they're not getting the attention they need. They're not being parented. Honor roll. They say, oh, my kids are on the honor roll. You think your kids can't make good grades and be dumbasses? Bitch ass little boys, and a little girl gonna be pregnant in 2 years. That's Creaky's prediction. Cause she comes out the house, she dresses just like her mother. Walking really stank like her Daisy Dukes just gonna cut her right up the middle. But I guess that perception would make me Seditty.